Hi, this is Big Bird, and this is a Floodgate match from about 2 days ago. And
I have the orb.
this went pretty well. Team balance wasn't too bad. We may have been a man or two up here at the beginning, which might explain why we've dominated the map. This is only about a minute or two into the match, and we've already got most of the map under control. Flood node is blue, but the timer's still up there pretty good, so we're looking pretty good. Yeah, I'm sitting here trying to take the blue prime away, and I'm managing to keep it in contention anyway. But yeah, later on, player bar is in spectator right now, and blue's going to appeal to him to come in on their side, and he'll do that, and that'll even it up a little bit. But he's gonna come in a little late, and he's gonna manage to prolong this quite a bit, but it's not gonna be enough to save them. I had some nice plays on this one. I like this. Here I'm just taking the orb around the back way, the way I like to go. Was going for blue prime, but center went down while on the way, so I detoured over here toward Flood, but Flood was down, and I had a chance to go after center, so I went after that, and this went very nicely. I managed to get a running start off the end of this runway. Duck to the left, load up, take one guy out, dodge past the other one, take the node. That's the way I like to do it. Oh, that is fun, yeah. I like doing that. And we now got everything except for blue prime. We just need to go take that. Nobody's running the orb right at the moment, which I'm not very happy about. And center's being fought over, which is also not good. I'm going to have to fight for center here a little bit. With mixed results, I'm going to kill one or two people. Yeah, and then die, but center's basically going to be in blue hands, although I think it's still being shot at. No, there's nobody there, so it looks like blue might get center here, which isn't good. Well, our orb's headed that way, so that's good. And I've kind of hijacked well, not hijacked, but I've taken a Viper here, and I'm not really using it in the regulation way here. I should be towing the orb with it, but nobody's taking the orb anyway. So I'm hitting blue prime with it because somebody does need to hit the prime anyway. I would have taken the orb, but it wasn't there when I went up, so way to go. Yeah, we're still dominating here much. I don't think bar has come in yet. Very close to doing some damage on their core. I think I'm going to jump over that way. Maybe not quite yet. That was Sergeant Salsaman with the nuke on blue prime to slow us down a little bit. I'm going to let, is it Herb Dakeen here? Give me a tow, but I don't think this is going to go too well. Yeah, I'm going to die right here, I think. No? No, I'm going to manage to cap, and then I'm going to manage to run up and actually hit the core, I think. Yeah, I believe so, and I'm going to get this Viper, that's Sergeant Salson again, and run right in the front door and start hitting their core. So yeah, we're dominating this in the beginning, and I think we're going to whittle them down to about 16 points. And then blue's going to get some help. So we did get this all our own way at the beginning anyway. Here I'm rather stupidly using rockets at too close a range and killing myself. And, okay, bar has now entered the game. And it does look a little late in the game. It looks like we've just about got this wrapped up. But it's not going to go that easily. I'm going to manage to take a couple of points here. That's going to be it for a while. Going to rather meanly take advantage of someone who's away from keyboard there.
I have the orb.
And now choosing my next move carefully. Once again gonna take a Viper that I should be using to tow the orb with, but the orb has a tow, so it's not so bad. I feel like I'm okay with that, and I'm going to use it to take down the Flood instead. Which surprisingly I'm going to manage to do. Or help to anyway. And I could go back and get the orb again, but what the heck, I'm here, I might as well try to hit enemy prime. And that doesn't go so well, so let that be a lesson to you.
Attack the floodgate.
This is a more typical use for the hamster ball. In this case, I know this guy is going to jump out and try to aggro me, so I'm going to run straight at him and take his Dark Walker away from him. I've done this like twice in the last week. It is a lot of fun. I don't usually last long once I've taken it, because having taken it, you know, that you're at their base, they've got all their guns there, they're going to basically kill you as soon as they can. I mean, they don't want you getting away with their Dark Walker. You can't really go that fast with it. But I'm going to use it to shoot through this window and take their prime down, and then I think I'm going to take out their Nightshade, because I don't want them using that. And I would have tried to take that turret, but somebody got into it and got me with it, so that was the end of that little adventure. But that was a good move, I like that. Oh. It's always great when you can get away with stuff like that, especially when you got some good players here. And I believe I'm going to be able to grab the nuke here. I think I'm going to die before I manage to deal with it. Yeah, somebody's seen me here. You can see I've got incoming fire here. Someone's seen me grab that nuke and they're coming after me. They don't want me getting away with that. Red prime just went, blue prime just went down, and I had an aggro lock, so I had to get out, and then they got me, so. Getting the nuke is nice, but being able to use it is a whole nother story.
Attack the floodgate node.
I have the orb.
And here we've got blue prime coming up, and the flood is timing down, so I believe I'm just gonna try to take flood here, so we don't have any accidents. I believe that somewhere in this match, blue is going to manage to hold that flood long enough to get 20 points off of this. But that hasn't happened yet. As you can see, you know, a bar coming in has made a difference. They are holding us off. Not by much. I'm going to go around the back end again and try to take their prime. Not sure how far I got with this. Oh yeah, this was a really dumb move anyway. I grabbed the orb with 7 hit points. If you've got 7 hit points, don't take the orb. I knew it was a dumb idea, but I did it anyway. I'm just that evil. That was a bit clumsy. And yeah, at this point, things are gonna start looking like they could go south. Someone just jumped up and grabbed center away from us, and flood is ticking down. Nobody's taking our orb. Yeah, it's times like this that I wish I had an open channel and a microphone, because I would just be yelling into it. Yelling things like, take the orb to flood, things like that. But when you're sitting here typing away like mad to control your guns, you really don't want to take 2 or 5 or 10 seconds out to type out specific instructions to people who aren't going to pay any attention to you anyway. You'd rather just keep shooting.
Red core flooding.
And that is a design flaw, I think. Somebody should do something. I am going to take some time out there and type in ORB to indicate that, yes, somebody should take the orb. Not me, because I'm busy, but somebody should. Because they've just gotten 20 points with the flood, and they're on their way to getting another 20 points. And nobody has touched the orb. I mean, this is inexcusable. It's, there ought to be a law. But I can't really complain because I could go get the orb if I thought it was that important. But no, I'm going to sit here in this hamster ball and try to take Flood out, which I guess is an option. Fortunately, I managed to do that. So yeah, they are holding us off, and they were threatening to make some progress against us. But yeah, on the whole, oh, here we have Orb. Here we have Bar. Bar himself. He's managed to put some interference on our orb carrier, but took him out. Got the orb. Did I do anything with it? Oh, while I was doing that, center went down again. We've got the blue Nightshade trying to take Flood away from us. I'm going to settle for taking Flood again, and it looks like that's going to be in contention, and then I'm going to run up and try to grab the orb once more. Is this Herb Dakini here again? He's going to try one of these clever whip-like actions. I have no clue what he's up to. I really need to practice that. The carrier can fly around in little circles and just whip you like 1,000 yards off in that direction, but I have no idea how to do that. I mean, I need to practice that and find out, because I'm sure it's to a great advantage, and I'm sure it would have been a great thing for me to do right there. Much better than going to Flood and just dying, which is what I did do. And now I don't have a vehicle or the orb, so I'm pretty much on my own. I'm gonna just simply shoot down the Flood node with this link gun, dodging the rockets that are coming up here. And then take this guy out with the flag cannon. You do what you can with what you got. Oh, the blue Darkwalker is hanging around the entrance. They've got a spider mine on the node itself. See, these are not dummies. These people know what they're doing. I'm going to illegitimately take a Viper again and not towing the orb. Instead, I'm going to go to center and take center down with it.
Attack the center node.
See, these are all things you should not be doing. You shouldn't do this. This is wrong. You should tow the orb with the Viper, always. But if nobody has the orb, you can't do that, so.
Defend the floodgate node.
See, I give myself license to break the rules because, I'm just that good. That's the way I see it. Oh. I hate it when that happens. I thought I was safe from him behind that wall, but no. The Avril finds its way around the other way. So yeah, once again, round the back end. I guess, you may have noticed that this is pretty much the only route I take on this map with the orb. I just go around the back end. That's if I don't get a ride, and I don't get tows that often. Tows are nice when you can get them. I didn't get the option. I decided I probably had a better shot of going into here. I wasn't really expecting to find the blue orb in here holding it. I usually lose these encounters. In this case, I'm going to manage to take it. That's a pretty good technique, is to sit there and flood with and hold it with the orb. It's a good technique if you're really good at deathmatch, which I'm not really all that good at it. But managed to win that little fight that time, so that worked out pretty well.
5 minutes remaining.
Yeah, I think we're getting close here. We're gonna take the prime down, ignoring Flood for the moment, which has once again fallen into blue hands. They are trying to turn this around by taking Flood, but it's not going to work. We're gonna finish it off right here, I believe. Yeah, this is gonna do it. It's gonna run right in here and take the last 19 points off. So yeah, that's all there is to that match. Probably one of the better matches. I had a few good ones, but yeah, that was one of them. So there you go. Have a good evening. You've got to take my picture.